Aloha everybody, HCG Princess Di. I'm wearing sunglasses because I am pretty drunk from last night. um, yes, I am. So, stats. I was 168.6 yesterday. This morning I was like 166, which makes no sense. But if I tell you the day I had, it probably makes sense. Wish I should put my sunglasses back on. Ooh, pretty necklace. I've done a lot of credit card damage here. But this one's, I bought a lot of pretty stuff. This is handmade by an artist here. Really pretty. Okay, so yesterday we went to the beach. It was fun. It's actually pretty, there are strong currents. We actually saw some action from lifeguards saving some people by the rocks. I went in twice, but there were really strong currents. So pretty much just laid and listen to some music, read some magazines, relax. It's nice. Then for lunch, we were supposed to go to a beer tasting and a tour. There's a brewery here called Kona Brewing Company. It's a Kona beer. It's a very famous beer. It's really good. And they have the factory here in Kona. So we tried to go, and it's actually sold out the tour. So we just went to the restaurant. But actually this morning we actually went to check in, so that's what I'm gonna do this morning at 10:30. Go to the beer tour of the factory. But so yesterday we just went to the restaurant, and I ordered. So they had a seared tuna. That's what I was thinking of having because it's pretty healthy. But they didn't have it, so I'm like, oh crap. So what I'm gonna have, because everything else it was really bad for you. So I had actually. So I asked the lady. They had a sandwich with a local fish. So I'm like, can I just have the fish? She's like, oh yeah, actually you can put it on a salad if you want. I'm like, oh, it's even perfect. So I had the Ono fish, which actually is pretty fatty. I looked it up in my fitness pal, so I only had almost the whole fish. I had the fish and a spinach and strawberry salad. It had gorgonzola cheese. Oh, so good. I had no cheese. I said, don't put cheese on it. Then it had macadamia nuts, of course, in Hawaii. And I said, put it on the side so my husband could have it. And then it had a raspberry or strawberry vinaigrette. I'm sure it had a lot of oil. So I said, put it on the side. I didn't even have it. Because the strawberries were fresh. It has spinach and strawberries. So I had that and the Ono fish. So the Ono fish was pretty good, so I had most of it. So food-wise was really good. Then I had a beer tasting. I can't resist myself. I mean, when I'm here, when am I gonna come back? So I had you can do a flight of 4 5-ounce glasses, and so I tried them. It was really good though. I had two beers. One of the beer was like an award-winning beer, but I don't. It was dark beer, so I didn't like it. It's interesting though. That's what I wanted to do, try it. But there was one beer that was so good. And you can only get it here, so I'm glad I tried it and tasted it. But then after that, we went shopping at we went across the harbor. It had like a nice little town. Walked around the town. Did a lot of credit card damage. And that's not it. That's a lot. Um, I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on. People, I'm sorry. I'm tired. And then we were supposed to go to dinner, but I made the reservations pretty late. I made them at 5:45, and the sunset already happened. So we saw the sunset on the harbor. We took pictures when we were like, let's just go back to the room. My husband had to work a little bit and let's just relax and stuff. So he worked for a little bit. I watched some TV, and then we had some shows recording. So we're like, oh, okay, let's watch them on the iPad and stuff, and drink. I had 3 drinks, but my drinks are very strong. I put like 2 shots in every drink. So technically I had like 6 drinks. I only remember the second one. I don't remember the third one. Apparently I had a third one. I don't remember. But this morning I was like 166 point whatever. That's like -2 lots. But again, I didn't have dinner, which is why I feel it now. Although I feel pretty okay. But not good. Although it's fun. Yes, I'm still drunk. But fun, having fun. I mean, I'm still really trying to do so good eating wise. You know, being very conscious, no carbs at all, thinking about the sugars, thinking about the fat, thinking about the oil. So it's actually not that hard. I mean, obviously I would love to have some bread and, you know, pasta and all that stuff, but doing okay. This morning, we actually went to sign up for the beer tour. It's at 10:30. It's like 9:45 right now, but they leave the signing sheet outside. So we signed up for it. So it's at 10:30. So that'll be fun. And then on the way back, we're like, oh, let's stop and have breakfast. So we went to a place right on the beach. It's so pretty. And they actually had, I think they had egg beaters because they couldn't do egg whites. I was just gonna have egg whites, you know, like over hard. I just have the egg whites. They're like, no, we can only do it on the oven. So I'm thinking they just had egg beaters, which is pretty healthy. So I had that and like 2 slices of star fruit and orange. So that's what I have for breakfast, and they put it on a bagel or a croissant, and I just said no, thank you. Very good. So that's what I have for breakfast. Pretty happy about it. Not feeling sick. And today we're just gonna take a mellow day. Go to the brewery. Then I think we're gonna go to see the Kona Coffee farms, because this is where they make the Kona coffee. So we're gonna do like a farm tour. And then for tonight we have a really nice, the only nice dinner that we have planned at Sam Choi's restaurant. It's like he's a very famous restaurateur here in Hawaii. So, and it's overlooking the ocean. But I'm sure I can find something healthy. It's actually not been that hard finding healthy choices at restaurants or asking for things. Like yesterday's lunch, they didn't have the dish I asked for, but they're pretty accommodating. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, now I'm rambling because probably I'm still drunk. So yeah, today was fun. I'm enjoying today. It's beautiful out. I want to stay here. I don't want to go. So pretty. So yeah, today, I don't know what we're doing for lunch. I think we're going back here and going to the pool. So I'll probably have a smoothie and then my dinner. So I'm only having like one meal out so far, and it's worked out pretty well. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it up. Okay guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Aloha. And I'm still sad that I haven't been able to catch up with everybody. I have it in the back of my mind, but I just don't have time. So I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.